My wife turned playtime into a prison. My wife thinks every second of life is a lesson plan. Grocery runs, they become oral exams. Jesse, count the apples. What's the name on the cashier's tag? What letter does it start with? Meanwhile, the line behind us groans. The cashier's smile turns fake. Jesse, our 4-year-old, just stares at the ground like he's waiting for parole. At dinner, same deal. She's teaching our 2-year-old, Miles, about thermal energy over a bowl of SpaghettiOs. This is steam. It rises when the liquid reaches its boiling point. Say, evaporation. Miles, the kid just wants to eat and maybe watch a cartoon, not get a PhD in kitchen science. It's not even just in the house. Yesterday, a squirrel ran across the sidewalk. Most parents would say, look, a squirrel. My wife, is it a rodent or a marsupial? What's its diet? What's its role in the ecosystem? I actually told her I had a headache and walked back to the house alone. But the fair, oh man, the fair was when I snapped. We spent 4 hours there, and the kids never got on a single ride, not one. While other families were winning giant stuffed flamingos and laughing with sticky cotton candy all over their faces, we were stuck listening to lectures. My wife, this is how centrifugal force works on the tilt-a-whirl. Jesse, calculate the angle. My kids, blank stares. Other kids, screaming with joy on the roller coaster. My kids, standing still like unpaid interns at a science museum. Miles tried to eat cotton candy, and she yanked it away. No, sugar's addictive and damages neuroreceptors. Jesse wanted to play the ring toss, but she said, let's calculate the statistical likelihood of winning instead. I swear to God, my son actually asked me, Daddy, why can't we just have fun? That night, she was glowing. The kids had so much fun today. They learned about physics, nutrition, probability. I lost it. No, they didn't have fun. They had a 4-hour lecture. They're kids, not grad students. She fired back. You want them to be mindless drones who only know how to consume junk? I told her, no, I want them to live, to feel, to be happy. The next day, Jesse's preschool teacher called. She said, he's incredibly smart, advanced vocabulary, analytical mind, but he doesn't know how to play. During free time, when the other kids were building goofy block towers or painting silly pictures, Jesse was paralyzed. He'd ask the teacher, what's the goal? What concept am I supposed to explore? When kids splattered paint randomly, he'd start categorizing by hue and tone. When they built block castles, he'd get frustrated over structural stability and balance. The teacher said, he acts like he's afraid to do anything that doesn't have a measurable outcome. And then it hit me. My wife broke our kid. It started small. Jesse was 18 months when she'd narrate everything. We're putting on your red socks. Red is a primary color. What's the opposite of red? I thought it was cute. Harmless. It snowballed. Bath time became physics demonstrations. See how the boat floats? That's buoyancy. Story time became literary analysis. Let's break down the 3-act structure. Potty training turned into a biology course. Poop is what's left after digestion, Jesse. Every time I tried to say, hey, maybe let them just be kids, she'd come back with articles, research, studies about early brain development. We're giving them tools for success, she'd insist. They'll be ahead of everyone else. Last week, I found her 63-page document titled Curriculum for Cognitive Development, ages 2 to 5. It had daily schedules, vocabulary targets, comprehension tests, and even self-assessment logs for toddlers. Then yesterday, the last straw. Miles burst into tears because I'd cut his sandwich into triangles, not rectangles. My wife bent down and started explaining geometric properties and vertex classification while he sobbed. I couldn't take it. I picked him up, grabbed Jesse, and drove straight to McDonald's. They played, loudly, messily, laughing, screaming, sliding down the little plastic tubes. They got Happy Meals with dumb plastic toys that served absolutely zero purpose, except making them happy. When we got home, she was livid. You're sabotaging everything. Those toys are garbage, just cheap dopamine hits. And I said, yeah, they loved them. That's when I realized something. My wife thinks she's saving them from mediocrity, but in reality, she's stealing the very thing that makes childhood magical. She doesn't see Jesse and Miles as little boys. She sees them as future scientists, scholars, innovators. But she forgot that before you can be any of those things, you have to be a kid. I love my wife. She means well, but this isn't sustainable. I'm watching our kids crack under the pressure of being brilliant. I want them to laugh at dumb jokes, fall down and scrape their knees, eat too much ice cream and regret nothing.